New insight into your top concerns when it comes to the rising cost of just about everything. A new report from No Kid Hungry says the cost of food is increasing faster than the paycheck for a majority of families, forcing them to make cuts around the dinner table. So tonight, I'm diving into that report. I'm giving a voice to the organizations here at home working towards a solution. No Kid Hungry says 85% of families believe food costs are rising faster than their income. Nearly half of New Yorkers say in the last 12 months it has become much harder to afford groceries. But higher prices also impacting some people more than others. 43% of school families and rural residents say they eat low quality or limited food items because of the cost. Compare that to 32% of all New Yorkers. And tonight I'm giving a voice to the people who know firsthand the struggle in our own community. And I spoke with Feed More Western New York and the Rural Outreach Center about their efforts to help you make ends meet.
These volunteers are packing boxes for our backpack program.
It's another busy day at Feed More Western New York, where they're getting ready to send food out to schools.
The food in these boxes is taken out and put into the backpacks of kids who need nutritional assistance over the weekend.
Colin Bishop, Chief Communication Officer of Feed More Western New York, tells me these bags are packed with a variety of nutritious foods.
We've seen the number of people dealing with food insecurity in our community continue to rise.
According to a new poll from No Kid Hungry, more New Yorkers are having a hard time affording healthy foods like this. It says right now about half are purchasing less or no nutritious food because of rising prices.
In the area we serve, southern rural areas of Western New York, there are 50,000 people living in poverty.
Frank Cerny, the executive director of the Rural Outreach Center, says he is also dealing with an influx of people struggling to make ends meet.
They cannot afford what we would say is nutritious food, fresh vegetables, fresh fruits, and so on, bananas.
He says part of the problem is lack of transportation.
Rural people don't access the larger chain stores, the box stores like Tops and so on.
Cerny says many people in rural areas end up grocery shopping at the nearest store.
The Dollar Generals and, those kinds of places. But they don't have a lot of nutritious food, so they end up eating a lot of junk, and because it's cheap, affordable.
He says his organization is advocating for transportation in rural areas and also working to spread the word about food pantries.
The biggest thing is just thinking of kids going to bed hungry at night.
Something Frank and Colin are working to change.
One of the programs that I'm very proud of that Feed More Western New York has is a mobile farm market, and it is not a place that hands out food for free, but you can go there and you can purchase fresh fruits and vegetables for a very low cost.
He says one way to fight hunger is through making sure the public is aware of all the resources. He also urges those who don't need help to advocate for those who do.
And advocating with their state lawmakers, we can do more. We can make school meals universal in New York State. We can increase the SNAP minimum benefits.
And Feed More is always looking for volunteers. They also collect donations of canned goods and non-perishable foods, as well as financial contributions. For more information on that and ROC, head to WKBW.com.